Yo! Oh, that's that just did not work. Yo! All right. Well, did not work. So, what is up, guys? How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. Um, we are. I know. It doesn't. It doesn't work. Something's wrong with it. Even the browser source says unexpected error. Let me see. Let me try to fix it. Bro, what if I just do this? What if I just do this? So I guess the site's down because no one's subscribers works. Can never catch a break, y'all. Always having issues. Always having issues. All right, let's see. All right, well, that's gonna be broken, so I would have to pull up YouTube Studio to see live sub count. But you know what? We're not gonna do that because we don't care about that right now. That's not even top priority. But guys, we have some. Oh, let me say welcome to everybody. Welcome TRG. What's up, Pez? And anyone else that may be here not chatting, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Um, yeah, so we have a good amount of stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about severe weather, as you can see from the title. Severe weather this weekend into early next week. We'll take a look at that. Take a look at any ingredients that we have in place. We'll maybe take a look at some soundings. And yeah. And we could look at some tropic stuff maybe towards the end, as we do have a an area of interest going to form very soon in the Eastern Pacific. But yeah, so let's take a look at our severe weather. So let's go to the SPC. All right, so day 1 got a slight risk for parts of Oklahoma and Kansas, and parts of very northern Texas. So, and that is going to be with a 2% chance of tornadoes. Basically, if you're in a slight risk, you're in a 2%. Looks like, yeah, that's basically almost exactly same amount as same amount as area. The slight risk is 54,265 square miles, and the 2% is 54,297 square miles. So yeah, that's that. Um, with a 50% chance of damaging winds and a 15% chance for large hail or for hail. That rained over my house. Let's see. I'm in I'm in a rain shower right now. I am in a rain shower right now. So, guys, it's the end of the world. Lucky's getting rain. Oh no. Anyways, so that's your and we also have a marginal risk for Virginia, North Carolina, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Even parts of looks like Kentucky and West Virginia. So yeah, that's your day one outlook. Now we have a day two slight. Another marginal for North and South Carolina, parts of Tennessee and like very southern Kentucky. Another marginal for looks like Colorado and for Colorado and go right here, New Mexico. No one saw that. Definitely wasn't tracking my storms. And then we have another Cyrus for parts of southeastern Texas, and it has a 2%. This one is actually smaller than the slight risk. Yeah, marginals everywhere. Someone just took a green Sharpie and just drew circles or ovals or whatever you want to call them. Oh, we also have a marginal in Florida tomorrow. So you have that. Yeah, with a 5% wind and a 15 hatch risk for a large hail for southeastern Texas. But yeah, so that is your day two, and we're gonna take a look at these risks, especially for yeah, today and tomorrow. See what we can see on the HRRR, and then we'll take a look at maybe the NAM for parts of day three. Which day three we also have another big slight risk for parts of Nebraska, South Dakota, and if I'm not mistaken, that is yeah, that's Minnesota. So yeah, and then we have a 15% chance of the probability of severe weather. And then we also have another day four right now, a day four slight. Now this right here, I could be totally wrong, but without even looking at models, I feel like that 15% might be for a linear mode. Now I could be wrong. I haven't checked models yet, but it looks like that's what it would be. But yeah, and I don't think there is a predictability too low, predictability. So there might be chances of severe weather. It's just they just can't predict like where they would put it. So yeah, that's your SPC for the next 4 days. What? 15% for us tomorrow. What are you talking about? We're in a marginal for light rain. Ah, makes sense. That makes so much sense. Or did you mean blue skies? No, actually no, that would be like a 95% chance. But yeah, so let's take a look at all right, let's take a look at this. We'll look at 18Z. Actually, we'll look at 20Z. Closest. You have some storms fire in the overnight hours in Oklahoma. If I'm not mistaken, day one. Okay. That is okay. So this definitely might be an overnight little event. So if you're in the risk, just please be weather aware. And if you get into any tornado warnings, because there is a 2%, if you get into any tornado warnings, take them seriously. What's the environment look like? Uh, interesting. Interesting. All right. Low key confusing me. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, how? Voice crack? Dude. That is crazy. See what the 18Z says. Yeah, it looks to be overnight. It's a very early morning. So that threat is gonna be very much overnight. It low-key confused me for how it fires. There's a big capping in place. Like I mean huge capping. So I don't know how. Like we're talking minus 250. Like that is a crazy capping. Like actually. But yeah. So overall it's definitely gonna be a chance for isolated tornado. Yeah, chance for some damaging winds and for some large hail. That's for tonight in Oklahoma and southern Kansas. And our day 2 risk for southeastern Texas. Let's go take a look at that. All right, let's go right here. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, these are all gonna be overnight events. I mean, there's your. All right, let me get Epic Pen open. Here's your storms for tomorrow's event in southeastern Texas. That's, I mean, that's at like, honestly, that's also overnight too. Low key, kind of crazy. Both overnight events. Yeah, so let's see. And that makes sense. 20Z. All right, go to that too. That too. You have a couple of discrete storms fire in southeastern Texas, which are going to pose, yeah, so discrete supercells, which have a chance to produce an isolated tornado. Very, still a 2%, but I mean, with it discrete like that, definitely would make sense why they have a 2%. especially with any other ingredients in place, which we're about to look at. Okay, so Cape definitely lines up. Oh, I just smacked my microphone. 03 Cape. Super Cell Composite is there. Your SCP is there. The 0 to 1 kilometer SRH might not be there 100%. I mean, apparently you're talking about negatives. And you have these little pixels of 200, 250 almost. That's 0 to 1 kilometer. But 0 to 3 kilometer is definitely there. That's for sure. That is as there as you can get. But so those are gonna be your storms to watch out for tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours in southeastern Texas. Ooh, honestly, I don't think we can get a sounding on. Let's see what the NAM says for that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. Uh, let's see what that says. Let's see what the sounding says for the NAM. We gotta look at as many models as we can to get an idea of what could happen. What in the huh? Interesting. That is that's interesting. The photograph is there. Your winds veering with height is definitely there. SRH there, Cape plenty. Lapse rates there. Temperature dew point spread is 8 degrees, 83 over 75. Um yeah. And then we have your storm slinky is definitely present. Really good shape. So yeah, that's a sign in for these storms tomorrow for looks almost close to southeastern Texas, but I want to say more of a little bit eastern Texas. Let's see, let's see. Plenty of Cape. Bro cannot spell. But you know what? That's so fair. That's so real. That Loki cannot speak either. Then we got Super Sucker Composite. That's just crazy. 0 to 1 kilometer SRH there. 0 to 3 kilometer SRH is definitely there. That's for sure. Alrighty, let's. What if your rap model? Let me move. Not move that. Just take it away. Guessing. I'm guessing that you're. I'm guessing these are your storms. Maybe get a sounding from there. We shall see what that says. Tornado. All right, 4,400 Cape. Lapse rates 8.2. SRH in this sounding looks to not be the best, but it's still present in the 0 to 3 kilometer range. Your winds varying with the height is crazy. Storm Slinky still there, probably the same as last one. Photograph is definitely present, but not as present as the last sounding. All right. And your temperature dew point spread is 9, 85 over 76. Legacy, what's up? But yeah, so that that's your wrap model. Now we can take a look at tomorrow's threat for the Carolinas because we do have a marginal. Interesting. Parts of central North Carolina and then western North Carolina. Low key just everywhere. Everywhere in NC. Just sounding ahead of this thing. Because why not? And then we'll take a look at the day 3, day 4. Then we can talk about the tropics for a minute. Marginal severe, that photograph is kind of interesting. Kind of crazy. You got your winds varying with height. Lapse rates are 8.7. Yikes. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, guys, we got 911 Cape. Not 911. Like, I low key cannot have picked a more worse area. Like, I could have picked another area and probably gotten over 1,000. It's got to be that. It's got to be that number. Your yo, your temperature dew point spread is 80 over 58. That is crazy. That's crazy. 80 over 58. That's what, 22 degrees? That's wild. 22. That is kind of crazy. It actually is kind of crazy, Pez. So, all right. Let's take a look at our day 3 risk. Go back over here, show y'all again. For South Dakota, Nebraska, and Minnesota. We're gonna go up here. Oh, all right. He said, "Hi there. Do you think the slight risk of severe weather could shift toward northern Illinois on Tuesday?" Um, northern Illinois. It could shift toward northern Illinois on Tuesday. Um, well, it depends where. I mean, it's kind of already in northern Illinois. Like right here, it's gonna be severe weather. You're in the slight risk already. I mean, even outside the slight risk, you're probably gonna be northeast, like Chicago. Okay, okay, that's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to, confirm. I mean, it's definitely. I don't know. I would have to look at it. We were actually just about to go over it. We were looking at a Monday, then we're gonna look at Tuesday for severe weather. So it's definitely possible. I just gotta see how it looks on the models. But there's your risk for day 3. All these storms that look to fire in a big cluster. You have all that other messy convection to its north and north and west. Let's see ingredients for that. Cape, not a problem at all. Super composite is present. 0 to 1 kilometer SRH. I mean, it's not too present, but if you get like a storm in this area, you might have a chance for a maybe like a brief tornado. But then zero. Yo, I cannot speak. 0 to 3 kilometer SRH is definitely present. It's definitely more present than the 0 to 1 kilometer. Um, so overall, definitely, definitely a decent risk. It looks like it's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be a cluster mode. That's what I feel like that would be. What are we questioning? All right, all right. Could it shift to northeast Illinois? Okay. Well, let's take a look at ingredients. Do I think it's gonna be northeastern Illinois? Um, as of right now, let's just say this thing goes linear, which is let's go to right here. This looks like cluster to linear. Now, if we get this, like, let's just get ahead of this. Basically, prefrontals. If we got prefrontals, low key, I thought it was gonna be much better. But you know what? What time is this at? It is about 1 a.m. in the morning for Illinois. So that makes sense. I think there's definitely a small chance. It just depends. With what I'm looking at right now, I would have to give it like a low chance of shifting more, I guess, northeastward to where Chicago is included in it. But I'm I'm not gonna rule it out for sure. I'm definitely not ruling it out. But either way, I think you're probably gonna be I think you're gonna be in the marginal for sure. I think you'll probably be in the marginal, so you still just gotta be weather aware and just keep up with it. See see what happens with it. And right now, if it because just by the looks of the risk, it looks to be like linear, which if it does go linear, probably your main threat would be damaging winds, of course. And with ingredients that we have placed, let's just that we have in place. Let's see. But yet again, it looks almost overnight too, unless I'm just missing something. It looks overnight. I mean, let's just get soundings just ahead of this, whatever this is. Still at a looks like I'm pretty sure it's daylight savings times. So I think maybe I don't know. I don't know. So all right, 03Z 0. All right, so that is gonna be at 10. But yeah, oh, I actually just hit hit my microphone again. All right, so we got I know RIP Mike, gone but never forgotten. All right, all right, all right. Okay, we are back. So that's your day 4 risk. So overall, by the looks of it, it looks like almost except for tomorrow, it looks like almost all these threats are overnight. Which, if it is overnight, if storms would fire before the capping builds in, that would make sense. But you might still try and get storms to fire. All right, let's see. All right, tropics. Let's go to tropics. All right, y'all. So we do have an area of in interest to talk about in the Eastern Pacific. It has a 40% chance in the next 7 days. 0% for now. It's not on the 2 day thing yet. But we have post tropical cyclone Alvin, which is now obviously like I just said, a post-tropical cyclone, and it's just gonna keep on weakening from here on out. If I'm not mistaken, yesterday this thing looked so bad. Like, I mean, like, terrible. Like, it was terrible. Let's go to satellite, go to, um okay. Alright, guys. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out. Where's it at? Where is it at? Hear me out. Where is it at? I don't see it. I see some storms that fired though. Hey man, do we got a radar out there, man? We got a radar out there, man. Oh, lame. Lame. Cabo. Actually, no, it would have been over here, right? Yeah. So I don't think we got a radar out here, which is lame. Wanted to see those storms. Yeah, but guys, where is it at? Like low key. You know what? I can't even argue. Cause I'm not even the professional. I don't work for the National Hurricane Center. But I mean it is what's it called? The remnants of Alvin. So I mean actually hold up. Okay, so now that's better. That that low key looks like remnants, if not almost tropical the storm. I think I said tropical the storm. That is actually crazy. That it looks nice though. Like that thing is actually not bad. For remnants, that's low key not bad at all. If it was anything above that, then yes, that's terrible. Yeah, not terrible looking. It actually looks pretty cool. We're just gonna admire this, y'all. So let's just be quiet and just watch this loop about 3 times. All right, that's a cool looking. That's a cool looking. Actually, no, that's Scud. That's Scud. That's Scud. Scary looking cloud. I'm not. I actually am not. I actually am not. I will call you right now. There's no food on my desk. There's no food. There's no. Actually, there was food on my desk. They're just empty because I finished them earlier before stream. But yeah, so let's take a look at. I low-key could get some Cheetos though. Oh, let's see what I got. Give me like 5 seconds. You know what? I got me some flaming hot Cheeto puffs as like honestly top 10 snack. Top 10 snack, no debate. If you've had them, or if you can even, well, first of all, let me say if you can handle, I guess, spice. If you can't, then it's not for you. But it's low key not even that spicy. It's not even that legacy. Would you share with me? Would you give me some? Interesting. Wait, guys. Guys. Bro cannot spell at all. Guys, there's a typo on Radar Omega. All right, guys. Write it straight at least. Bro, I'm left-handed, bro. I can't write right-handed. Dude, I write left-handed. Actually, hold up. I do everything left-handed except for shoot basketball. I do everything with my left hand except for shoot basketball. And I low key thing is because I've watched so many basketball players shoot with their right hand, and I just had to like copy it. All right. All right. You were forced to use your right hand? Yeah. Yeah, that is a severe. It went severe? That's low key interesting. I mean, we are in a marginal risk. So, and it is for wind and hail. So, kind of makes sense. Let's see. All right, let's switch our thing back to this. Oh, oh. Hello?
Hi, I came to tell you there's a funnel on that severe in North Carolina.
There's a funnel on it?
Chaser just reported a funnel cloud south of Bailey, North Carolina, which
So bro's in
is
the storm.
yep. All right, hi chat, bye chat. That's all I wanted to say. Have a great rest of your stream. I don't want to impede anymore. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, well, guys, there is a funnel reported on it. Let me see, actually. Hold up. I think I know. All right, let's go see that. I think I. Yep. Yep, I see it. A wall cloud. Possible ground circulation slash gust NATO observed in freshly planted field. And I'm not out there, bro. And I'm not out there. No one told me that. I'll blame TRG, y'all. What do I blame him for? I don't know. I just blame him. I just blame him. Wait, when was that? 5:45. So three. Yeah, so that was this frame. So let's go to this location. It says half a mile due west. Let's see. So, oh, okay. So the report was right. The report was right. I gotta find the exact pixel, y'all. Right here. Right there. So about half a mile. So let's see. Let's see. No, wait. I think that's the wrong one. That's definitely the wrong one. I'm guessing that way. That much. Oh, is that it? Is this it? This Loki might be it. No. Wait, that's possible. I think I found the exact area on where this. Oh, look at this, yo. You ready? Storm. Look at that. Look at that. There's a report of a funnel to my southeast, Pez. That was what I was looking at. Yo, that's definitely okay. Lucky we forgot to mute that, bro. Whoops. Well, guys. Anyways, so music. I know, right? All right, let's go to satellite. Let's go to oh this one. So I think this is where your AOY is gonna be at. That's your convection. And maybe in about a couple days it might be uh something that we could maybe talk about. We can I look you gotta find all my tropical websites again. Loki, I should have had a folder for them, but I had to like reset my PC one time, so I think it just got deleted. I just gotta make another one, and that's it. Let's do this. Alrighty. Yeah, so I don't think it doesn't look like there's obviously anything in the Atlantic. Yeah, low-key doesn't look like anything. If anything, if keyword if y'all, it'll be that. But almost looks like it's rotating the opposite way. So Scud equals funnel. Yes, actually, not always. I mean, TRG's eyes. Yes, it does. Low key, if we see a low cloud, we consider it a wall cloud. That's definitely false. I mean, hey, I low key could see it, bro. I mean, think about, you could look at the storm, look at it. Maybe just for me. Nah, I'm careful. I'm careful, bro. I know what to look for now because I have basically seen the end of a tornado and almost another funnel after that when I was like low key blind, no radar, no TRG. Yes, I am. What are you talking about? What guys, bro is lying. No, I do not, bro. Dude, no, I don't, man. Quit lying. Don't lie. Well, the severe expires in 6 minutes. We'll see. TRG is correct. What, bro? Has what would you know? How would you know? Bro could be lying on purpose to see if you would agree. Loki, I don't believe TRG. He's lying. He's lying on my name. I don't know how you've seen proof, but sure, bud. All right. Well, guys. All right, let's look. You want to see this? How fast is this thing moving? Southeast at 40 miles an hour. All right, guys. Well, we are coming to an end. We are coming to an end to our live weather briefing. We still got a whole minute, so y'all get to say y'all's goodbyes. But yeah, it was nice chatting with y'all, and I enjoyed doing this briefing. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Huh. Might be a chance for another stream tomorrow. Whether it's a briefing or maybe if if those two discrete storms happen in southeastern Texas, then we might, or if anything changes, we might cover it for a little bit. But possible chance for a stream tomorrow. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in for today's stream. If you guys did enjoy it, you know, like and subscribe, turn the post notification bell on, so you do get notified when I do go live or when I make a video. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys again for tuning in. It means a lot. I would say everyone. All right, I think it was TRG, Legacy, Sam, uh, Cheryl, Wargaming, Aiden, and maybe someone else. But yeah, hope you guys have a great night. Y'all stay safe, and I shall see y'all probably tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love y'all, and I will probably see y'all tomorrow. Good